Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kolomwani wins the duel this time. McKennie, now it's McKennie. And he's there to clear it. Locatelli! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Celtic are looking to go forward now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, great ball! He's picked his great hit! And the pass is intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of this fella, Randall Kolomwani. And just in case you haven't heard of him, it's probably because his rise has been pretty meteoric. He's done all the hard yards in the French lower leagues, so you'll see him kind of inhabit that position inside right. That's where he operates, that's where he's at his very best, and I'm sure we're going to see him in that role today.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's on his way! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Douglas Luiz. Vlahovic, picked out, shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pass is just off target. Schlupp. Distributed tidily. Could be danger here. Now the finish! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Celtic have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or...
And he's had a hit! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
Chance for the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Kolomwani. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass. McKennie. Douglas Luiz. Kolomwani looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Short changes him with that pass. Celtic trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb...
Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's not got that quite right. Oh, easy pickings there. He's through, now is he in? Steaming on. Has a go! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Locatelli.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Minus. Douglas Luiz in with the challenge. And they can counter here. McKennie. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He'll fancy him, he's trying the shot, he's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm. That's a lovely, neat pass. Douglas Luiz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's burst through. Nice ball, and he might tries a shot. Oh, taken with style. The second half sparks straight into life. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
We have got ourselves again, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts. This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kelly getting this one clear. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vlahovic. Oh, that's well spotted.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can...
Oh, what a mistake! Passing is crisp and sharp. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 4.
He's found a way past. Cook Miners puts his foot on the gas. Celtic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Numero
actually.
16. Lascia il
Rema
campo
gathers
per
from the goal
il
kick.
numero 19, il numero 10, il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
Interesting ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
No, that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway. That's an excellent interception. Oh, what a... He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Celtic could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. Time added on 4 minutes. Looking tidy in possession here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Can he finish? He can get that clear. Chance here to counter. Looking tidy in possession here. James was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gnonto. And the shot! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I've been so impressed with Harry Maguire's development over the years, Peter. Hats off to those who've helped him become the ball-playing...
And Ericsson! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Leeds are looking to go forward now. James. Ericsson. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now he's off and running. Junior Firpo is charging up on the overlap. Now it's James. Ampadu picks it up from the goal kick. Maguire calmly anticipates. Gnonto. There's no flag. And the cutback. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a sharp pass. And through to the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Zirkzee, bout of passing here, really big chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rodon. Junior Firpo. Oh, super find. He's had a hit! He's scored! Back to within 1! Interesting! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Is number 10.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh no, what has happened here? Ericsson. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, what a ball is in here! Gnonto. Leeds trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Some really good ball movement. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, what a ball! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ampadu. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Moved on forwards.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Piero has found the net here, of course. Rothwell. And he can clear it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Manchester United come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they hits one! And the ball's come loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rodon, Gnonto. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Menu, that looks a cracking ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. There they go, hunting in packs. Looking for the run.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Look at the space here. He's got the shot away! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Leeds are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. That'll be a throw-in. Junior Firpo. Mazraoui kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Junior Firpo kept his eye on it and he's there. Gnonto. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Eriksson, nicely weighted ball. Oh, good looking ball.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
In again. De Ligt with the clearance. Oh, good ball. Højlund. And they can counter here. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been cut short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he lines up a cross.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Maguire. Number 6, Lisandro Martinez. Number 37, Mainu.
Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodon.
Number 2, Lindelof. Number 23, Shaw.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Number 25, Ugarte. Number 7, Mason Mount.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. James. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's through here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bruno Fernandes. 5 minutes left on the clock. Threads one in. Here's the cross. That has been knocked clear. All hands on deck for this one. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gilevoki. James. Now the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that is that. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And a quick reminder
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of